Good morning, everyone. It is day 5 of Vlogmas, and we're getting ready to pack up, go home. As per usual, I am dragging my feet. I never want to leave this place, but it's okay. Today we have a lunch date with some friends that we haven't seen in forever, so it's gonna be all good. Okay, I'm gonna give you now a tour of the estate. And obviously we are gonna start at the main entrance. The main entrance consists of a doormat, a bench to place your shoes, and a rope to hang your coat. That's basically it. Then we are in the dining room. Right here. Oh, sorry, I need to close the door. It's kind of cold outside. So the dining room here is one of my favorite places. It's where I sit and work when I'm down here. I love these chairs. They were in the house when my mom originally bought it. And we have been making all sorts of repairs to them. We are never gonna let them go, because we love them so much. So here is the drawing room. I am now standing behind the dining table to be able to fit everything in the shot. But yeah, 2 cozy couches. We're actually in the process of buying new couches for the house, which is super difficult because we love the ones that are here, the day bed and the tiny couch. But they're old, they're worn out, they're no longer as comfortable as they used to be. So we are trying to find something to replace them with. The main attraction here in the drawing room is the wall of memories. This one. Our grand wall of memories, with loads of photos of the children, the grandchildren. We even have a photo of the extended family here. That was taken some years ago. There are all sorts of little fun stuff here. A sweater that is still being knit on. It's not, but the yarn is still attached. A photo of me and Peter from the winter of 1984. We were so young. All sorts of fun stuff is here. Honestly, I can sit and look at this wall forever and ever because there are beautiful memories to everything. Of course, there's a photo of my mom. Another fun thing that I found in a small secondhand shop in town. This carousel horse. Isn't it just great? It lives here. And my brother's daughter drew a picture of Preben, the bird that I showed you a couple of days ago, I think. He is the master of this area. And talking about masters, let me bring you into the master suite. Here, tiny bed, tiny room, but so cozy, and it has what it needs to have. Coming back out into the kitchen. See, this is not a big kitchen. It's also not super tiny. It's okay. We can get everything done here. We keep a lot of the good stuff out. All my mom's old utensils are here. Her very, very old knives are held up here. And the beautiful painting that she bought years ago. And here we have the dirty dishes. Oops. All yeah, you should be sorry. We do all dishes by hand, obviously, down here because there is no space. And on the other side, we have these open shelves for basically everything that we use here, because these cabinets are old and mice are living in them. So we store food in containers and we keep everything out so that the mice don't live in it. From the kitchen, we go out into the hall. Really grandiose name for a teeny tiny room, which originally you would enter the house through this door. There was like a covered entrance, a porch-like structure, but we decided to change that into the guest wing here. It's basically a bed with a door. And in here we also have our family tree. The light edition. We have me and Peter in the middle. Our parents and our children on the sides. The grandchildren here. And our grandparents here. Just look how pretty Mom was when she got married. And I really love this photo of my dad's mom and dad. Don't they just look awesome? Finally, we have the spa area. Bathroom, if you will. If you must. It's not much bigger than anything else in this house. See, we have two mirrors, one that's good for me and one that's good for Peter. And some shelves to keep our stuff. I would really like a small table next to the sink just to put my things on. But for now, we're using the shelves and all is good. And that, my friends, is the entire estate. We do have 45 square meters, which is enough. I am home now. I have about an hour until I have to leave for our lunch date. And I was just watching through yesterday's Vlogmas when it occurred to me, I don't have one of those big knitting projects like a sweater or a shawl or something that you have a lot of knitting that is mindless enough that you can carry a conversation while working on it. I don't have any of that since I finished my sweaters. I do have a full weekend. Of course, I have my Pistweg scarf, but that's more than halfway finished. That is not going to get me through the weekend with all of the activities. So I think I have to cast on something. Maybe it was just castonitis. I was watching a Danish podcast. Was that yesterday? I was watching, unfortunately it's only in Danish, but De Løse Ender. And they were knitting a baby blanket that was beautiful. I'll try to pop a photo here. It's Aftenstrik who made the baby plate. It's so pretty. It is so pretty. I need to make that blanket. And a blanket is very good Christmas knitting. Then I'll be crocheting on one blanket and knitting on another, and all is going to be good. And I remember that a couple of weeks ago, Garnspecialisten sent me 2 cones of this yarn. This is so soft. It is gray with a lot of life to the color, like little specks and flecks, like almost tweedy bits, but it's not tweedy. They sent me 2 cones and I made the world's smallest gauge swatch. It wasn't really for a gauge, it was just to see how it would work up. This is on needle size 4 millimeters. Those would be a US 6, I think. And that's actually perfect. So I think I'm gonna go up to my studio, see if I can find some easy, quiet, contrasting colors and cast on a new blanket. I'm probably gonna go with one of the 3 options that I have here. Either I'll go with some of my many scraps of beautiful hand-dyed yarns. It's beautiful, but it's probably a bit more colorful than what I have in mind. It's an option though. Or I'm gonna go with these 4 or maybe just 3 colors of Puna. I'll have to see this together with the reclaimed yarn just to check yeah, how much contrast and how the colors go together and so. Or I could actually go with this, the leftover Noro sock from when I knit my in and out raglan in spring. That would probably work really well with that yarn. I'm leaning towards one of these 2 options, probably this. I'm gonna bring everything over so that when I start knitting, I can decide on the fly. But going up into my studio is always kind of dangerous. Just look what I found. Christmas in July. So you have 5 stripes. You have 50 gram with the stripes and then 20 grams mini in the color silver. So that's going to be that one. Maybe I should cake this up. Start a pair of Christmas socks. Okay. I just might do that. I am definitely gonna go with this. Just look how well these Puna colors blend into the reclaimed yarn. That's beautiful. I may need to pull the lightest gray. I don't know. I'm just gonna do a black and white photo. I can put it up here. I'm not sure. If the contrast is too low, I'm gonna pull it. But I'm sure it's gonna be okay with the other ones. That's gonna be beautiful. I don't even think I told you what this yarn is. It's called New Retex Textile Fiber Yarn. And it is, as I said, from Garnspecialisten, who specializes in rescuing yarn from the fashion and the textile industry. So this one is 75% reclaimed fibers, and then it's 15% acrylic and 10% viscose. And it is so soft, and it was a pleasure to work with. It's uneven spun. I think it's... Nej, det ska du ikke till stund. If you look at this swatch I made, you can tell that it's uneven spun, which gives it this beautiful rustic look without being a rustic at all. Yeah. I'm excited to cast on my blanket, so that's what's happening right now. Okay, I have forgotten two things today. Forgot to show you that I attached a row of hexies to my blanket last night. 5 hexies are attached. The red one here is the one that was in my advent. Then I crocheted up a brown, 2 different shades of green and a light gray, and I attached them. And I love how this blanket is working up. It's much more colorful than what I'm usually creating, but I really love how these colors are working together. I did show you that I already finished the hexie for the day. I am gonna make a couple more. It would be great to be able to add a full stripe every day, huh? I don't know that that's gonna happen. But the other thing I forgot to show you is what I'm wearing. I'm not really good at remembering that. I should have a sweater of the day segment. Today I am wearing my Christmas cactus. The cardigan that I designed to use with an advent calendar. This one I just knit in one color. It is knit in Knit Picks Wool of the Andes worsted, the rustic version. And as always, I cannot remember the colorway name, but it's this deep, beautiful burgundy color. And then I added some bling here, just because I thought with the rustic wool, it would be nice to have a little bit of bling. And because we're going out today, I decided to add a lot of pearls. These are custom jewelry. But yeah, I really like the look of my cardigan like this. I like the play with the rustic and the coziness, and then the pearls and the bling. So yeah, Christmas cactus it is, and I am super cozy in it.
I'm not wasting any dreams this Christmas. I've made my wish upon that star. The only dream of which my list consists is to always be wherever you are. This year there will be no praying